Hello everyone and welcome to a new series that I inadvertently started in December that I'm carrying on through now. Basically, I want to do a monthly update of what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on in life, what's going on with, I don't really know to be honest, I've lost my words. But yeah, I want to do a monthly update because I quite enjoy doing them. It means that I can interact with you more. Basically, just let you know what's coming up with the channel. Also bouncing ideas off of you because I like getting your opinions on things before I go out and do things. It's always good to interact with you that way. But first, let's start with a new segment that I want to start on this channel, which is Hater of the Month. I'm hoping I made an intro for that bit, otherwise I've just done some sort of like Angel of the North sort of thing. Is it Angel of the North? That thing that stands on the hill? That does, yeah. But yes, January's Hater of the Month is from a homegrown buddy. I think this was on the video on how to set up a hand plane. The link is up here, or how to get silky smooth shavings from a hand plane. Can't remember. Link is up there for that. This seems a lot of unnecessary work and time. I don't even get why bench planes still exist. Hand planes are battery powered now and have gotten good enough to replace bench planes. I bought a sweetheart around 5 years ago, fiddled with it for a day and tossed it in a drawer because who the hell has time to sit down and play bench planer for an hour in the middle of a project? Not this guy. Slap in a battery and plane it smooth. Done. I mean, it's not really hating at the end. I mean, let me just say, the reason I'm doing this segment is not me trying to like argue against haters, because inevitably it happens at the moment, especially with the videos on sharpening, as you would expect, of course. But getting feedback like this, you know, it hurts the first and second time, and now it's just hilarious, the fact that these guys have no other fun thing to do than go on your video and try and waste your time. It's part of the fun at the end of the day. So yeah, my response to it was try playing a dovetail joint flush with a battery planer and send me the video full stop. So yeah, if he does ever respond to that, I will let you know. That's Hater of the Month. So what's the current situation with what I'm doing? Well, obviously I'm doing the bass guitar project, which is an ongoing project. So I'm trying to do a video every week for that, because that was how I laid out my previous projects, such as making this workbench and make it, don't know why I'm looking around. You know the Krenov cabinet that used to sit here in my older videos? When I was making that, I did weekly updates for that as well. So I thought, bass guitar is quite a big project, ongoing project. I'll do a weekly update for that. But I'm also trying to get a video out every 2 or 3 days or so to keep the YouTube algorithm in my favour, which is working pretty well so far, I think. But that is quite a lot of work, and it's quite difficult trying to find that balance. I thought I would have it by now, but it's very difficult. Basically, what I have summed it all down to is the fact that I'm very much limited to one location with my video editing, because that is what takes a lot of time, especially with, I'm not trying to blow my own horn here, but with the way I edit my videos, there is a lot of work that goes into it in terms of making it cinematic, informative, you know, just everything in there. A lot of effort goes into it. And basically, I finish here, I go home, and then I spend maybe that evening and maybe the entire day afterwards editing the videos that I've filmed here. And as a result, if I'm trying to film the bass guitar project, for example, I need to be able to sit at my computer in order to design that. But when I sit at my computer, I inevitably start editing. And the challenge is that I'm working in Basingstoke, living in a different house on weekends. Then I'm up here for 5 days a week, but then 2 of those 5 days I've got an evening class. I'm out and about a lot, and I get very little time at the computer. So one of my goals for the next few months is to buy myself a new laptop so I can actually do a bit of work on the go. You know, I could take the laptop with me on weekends and then just do a little bit of work here and there, so then I could take off the stress of having to do it during the week. If I happen to visit my girlfriend who lives an hour away for a couple of days, if she's at work that day, if she's at uni, I could do a little bit of work here and there. Or if I'm teaching my evening class and I finish preparing my material an hour early, at least I can do a little bit of work here and there without standing around like an absolute lemon. A laptop is going to just help me so much and take a lot of the stress out throughout the week, and just be able to get the same amount of content out, but just make me more mobile. The reason I'm mentioning this in here is because that is my goal on Patreon. If you're able to help me with it whatsoever, then the link is below in the description. Just a tiny donation per month, like the cost of a cup of coffee, would be greatly appreciated. But if not, Fair enough. I'm looking at getting a MacBook Pro because the specs on it will just be a lot better for video editing and is more future-proof. So if any of you use one of them, let me know your opinion below, because seriously looking at that now. Also, quite annoyingly, I checked the other day and there's rumours that they might be releasing a new one later on in the year. So I don't quite know whether to hold out now and invest in one later, or just buy one now because I know it's going to be good. But yeah, let me know your opinions. Are they worth that massive price tag? In terms of upgrading equipment, you might have also noticed that the camera quality has improved. Before, I was using this like Sony A58 like little DSLR. That includes an 18-55 lens, cost about 400 quid, did the job, but the quality just wasn't there. So I bit the bullet over Christmas and bought myself a Canon 5D Mark IV, and that cost quite a lot of money. The lens on there is a 24-70 of their EF range. So nice though. Also, I upgraded to a macro lens as well, so with my work I can get really close in now so you can see exactly what is happening, because a lot of fine woodwork is in the details, and if the camera can't see that, that means you can't see that, which means you can't learn very easily. So yeah, I bought this for quite a hefty price tag, but I think it will pay off. And in fact, that moves quite nicely onto this next bit. I got an email from a developer of a website called kit.com recently, and basically what they do is creators like myself, other YouTube creators, they allow you to post all the tools that you use, all the equipment that you use onto their website, and then people like yourselves can see exactly what I am using, because I get a lot of questions emailed to me, I get a lot of questions through my website, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, about what tools do you use for this, what do you use for this, what camera are you using. It is all listed on kit.com/Matt Estlea. Link is below here. I've also put a budget woodworkers kit on there. So if you're looking at getting entry-level tools that are still going to work pretty good, then have a look at that. So that's pretty much everything that is happening or has happened already. But in terms of future projects, I will show you what is going on. Now, midway through, oh, why is that not working? What? That was literally working just a minute ago. Ah. I wonder if the dust has ruined it. But anyway, about midway through December, I had a meeting with Bosch, which was organised through Axminster. They have supplied me with their Bosch GCM 12 GDL, which is their glide version. So you can see here that it's on an articulated arm at the back. It's got a 12-inch blade. It is just an absolutely lovely bit of kit. So it's got some proper kick to it. I have tried it out on a few bits, and yeah, it is a lovely bit of kit. So I've designed a project around this, which should show its accuracy. As you can see, I've got a compound cut mitre thing going on here. So yeah, it's fun to experiment with. But yeah, Bosch mitre saws are just amazing. I've been eyeing up, not this one specifically, I mean I was very lucky to get this, but when working at Axminster I often steer people towards these because their build quality is just amazing. Even for the ones in the lower range, which only cost about £200–300, excellent build quality in them compared to other manufacturers like Makita and DeWalt and things like that. This one I will obviously be doing the project based around it. In fact, here's a few of the compound cuts, but yeah, these are going to be assembled like this on the corner. It needs to make like a perfect 90-degree corner on there and obviously match up on all four sides as well. So it's going to be putting this thing through its paces, so I'll be trying it out in that video or series. I don't really know what it's going to be, and I'll also be doing a formal review of this once I've had enough experience with it. Yeah, it should be fun. I can pretty much imagine what the outcome is going to be already. But yeah, there we go. New tool to add to the collection. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. But yeah, thank you so much to Bosch for supplying this. Your generosity has not gone amiss. Right, there we go. That's pretty much the January update over. This one was a little bit ropey because I literally just thought of doing this on the day, and today it is the 1st of February. So I'll probably plan them out a little bit better before and get a bit of a better structure going on. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on my various social media platforms. I'll put the Instagram one below for now. I've got a different theme going on with that at the moment, and it's looking pretty swish, I think. Swish. I never say swish. The camera does weird things to me, but anyway, there we go. See you in the next video.